Alright, let's go ahead and start on the intro riff of Up Around the Bend by CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival. Now, this one is not quite as complicated as some people think it is, so it's probably a pretty good one for beginner or intermediate guitarist to learn. So let's go ahead and get started with it. Now, let me actually play it for you real quick so you can hear the song. Okay, you do that 2 times in a row, I think. 2 or 4 times in a row at the beginning of the song. So let's go ahead and start it off. Now we're going to start off with our first note being an open on the D string. So that's the 4th string from the bottom, the D string. Okay, now let's go ahead and work on the chord that we have to hold down. Now I don't usually start from any particular place when I slide my notes, because your second note is a sliding note. I just go from somewhere down here, but for lesson purposes we'll go ahead and say that we're starting at the 7th fret on the G string. So your middle finger for your second note after you play this open D is going to be the 7th fret of the G string. Okay, you're going to play that note and slide it to the 11th fret on the G string. So okay, so now your first finger is going to bar or flatten out across the E string and the B string in the 10th fret. So these 2 notes. Okay. Now, so what we've got is open on the D, then slide from the 7th to the 11th on the G. Then you've got these 2 notes down back here, 10th fret on the E and B. So you're going to play the E on the 10th fret, then the B string on the 10th fret, then the G string again, 11th fret, and then the B string again on the 10th fret. Okay, so that whole riff right there is going to be okay, you play that 2 times in a row. So well, I just messed that up. Sorry about that. Then you're going to switch to a little bit lower on the guitar, and your bass note, the open note, is going to be open on the A instead of the D string. So that's the 5th from the bottom string. So that's what your open note should sound like. Okay, so you play that open note, and now we're going to start our slide. The riff is real similar, we just do it lower. We're going to start our slide from the 3rd fret of the G string. There you go. 3rd fret of the G string. So it's going to be 3rd fret from the G string, slide to the 6th fret of the G string. Oh, sorry, you go open A, and then slide 3rd to 6th on the G string. Then your first finger is barring across the E and the B in the 5th fret, the same way it did in the higher one. So you're going to go E string, 5th fret, then B string, 5th fret, then G string, 6th fret, that note, then B string, 5th fret again. So that again, that was okay. Then you do the first one again. So you basically only got 2 riffs here, but you're going to play the first one twice, then the lower one once, and then go back to the first one once again. So it's going to sound like this. Sorry. Okay, you're going to play that 2 or 4 times, like I said at the beginning of the video. You're going to play that one several times in a row at the beginning of the song, but it's also repeated again throughout the song, so you'll get a lot of use out of it. It's definitely a good one to learn because a lot of people like CCR, and you'll probably be playing. If you're playing for people, they'll probably enjoy that one. So have fun with that riff. But I'll tell you what, before I go, let me go ahead and play it a couple more times slow, and then a couple times fast, so you can follow along. So here it is slow. Try to keep up. Okay, now let's try it a little bit faster. So this will be closer to full speed. Okay, sorry for the mess up there at the end, but anyways, I hope that one teaches you